Hold on.
Guess not. I'm quite proud of that video because I think that, I don't know, I got plenty of attention. Shania, you're giving me attention right now. That's so nice of you to come to my stream and comment. Oh, so nice. Justin, welcome. You guys. Hi, Meg. Elliot, hello. Hello. Welcome to the late night stream. Aw, Meg says the muckers love you. I love the muckers. You guys, my skin is so dry. It's not oil, it's called a glow. It's called a glow. Hola, for real. What time is it in Spain? Diet Pepsi. Yes, the world is in a shitty place right now. But what's gonna make it better? Pretending like, okay, hold on. Adding to the despair or showing up in joy? I was just talking to a friend about this. You know, I make a difference in people's lives how I can. Sorry. I meant to say no. Ask again, okay? I guess let's run one battle. Sorry.
How are you?
Tap the screen, you guys. How are you doing?
Kendra. I am
I can't hear you.
amazing. And you?
Okay. Exactly. Like, they want us to be sad. They want us to just be thrown off. They want to take away our joy. I'm doing what I can to make the world a better place. And going on and harassing people on their lives, telling them how they should do that, I'll be the first to say, fuck ICE. And also, I'm not gonna let these freaking goons take away my joy. I won't. Well, you're unmuted. Can I hear you? I couldn't hear him. That's kind of why I
Yes,
muted
I
him.
hear you.
Oh, he's so sweet.
I hear you.
Rock and roll. They want us to crumble, and a key during these times
You
is to
hear me?
continue to create and fight.
Mute कर रहे
Ding,
हैं।
ding, ding.
तीन चार
You
दफा
know
तो
what's
बताइए ना।
really been inspiring to me is looking at
You
Minnesota
hear me?
and what happened in Minneapolis. Like, truly, that shit is cool.
Oh no.
That shit is really cool. Like, that is a protest. Oh, you hear him? I can't. He's so sweet. We love him. I'm battling right now. He will send me like 10 invites in a row. I battled him one time. He's very sweet. I became mutuals with him, but he'll invite me over and over and over again. And I meant to hit decline, but I accidentally accepted. So we're here. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I know. Hello. But yeah, rock and roll. Like, that's exactly it. El presidente. I don't know how to say president in French, but he wants us to be scared. He wants us to be afraid. And like, he's weak and old. Our country is run by a bunch of weak, old people. I still can't believe from the other day when someone was like, I saw a clip of you laughing about ICE being at a Native American reservation. And I was like, oh my God, of course that got clipped. But I'm like, yeah, because we're on stolen land. It's crazy. It is literally insane that ICE would be on an Indian reservation. I couldn't hear him. Like, insane that would happen. So apparently my followers can, well, he muted me. I deserve it. Maybe ICE just thinks we are in love with them. Yeah, that's why they're unaliving people. He has someone that comes in and snipes.
How are you?
Every time. Let's see if that happens. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts, truly. Yes, Minimax, of course I live in my own world. I am aware of the world around me, but how else am I supposed to live? Everyone is so concerned about what everyone else thinks about them, and it's ruining their life. Like, it's ruining our society. People being so afraid of being cringe or being perceived in certain ways. It's genuinely so bad for us. Like, oh, you guys, it's happening. I'm triggering people. Oh, they're coming onto my stream. They're feeling triggered. Okay, I've got
MVP.
I've got it. Thank you guys so much.
Taylor and Franklin.
We'll run one more. We'll see if I can win one more, because the game of TikTok is if I can win 2 matches in a row from the same people. So thank you to everybody who's tapping, and thank you to everyone who gifted me.
Kiwi, welcome.
Sydney, thank you for the laugh. Of course I get the reference. That was iconic in the Kendra lore. And I'm sorry I didn't shout out the people that gifted me because I got distracted by the people that got triggered. You win a match by people gifting you. Thanks, Taylor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, people.
I still quote that to this day, Cindy. That's awesome.
Gifting me. Bree Rosie, welcome in.
You seem more passionate about how others caring about your persona than others being harmed. You don't know what I do behind the scenes. Just because I'm not caring about others on my platform doesn't mean I am not messaging people who are in mental health crises every day, supporting them for free. So you can get it, or you can stay mad and get off of my live stream. Like, writing a book is not
Megan, welcome.
So how do we beat the system? I just do what I can to help. And what that means is chatting with
Megan. Thank you so much.
And helping them feel better. That's what I can do. Yeah, you know what? Why don't, Tiff, let me just block them, actually. Just block. Tiff, I need you to block and mute people.
Grace, welcome
Because you know
in.
what, you guys? This is where I'm at.
Grace, welcome in.
We were reading this last time
LRN, welcome
that
in.
the system, like the work and how it's ran
How
the
are
world,
you?
we can vote. I don't know, Jules. I wish I had an
Australia.
answer. I just
Good
know how I can make a difference in the world
Thank you,
and bring more
Megan. Thank
joy.
you so
I
much.
don't know how to stop this
Come on,
fascist
guys.
regime that we're living
Guys,
under.
everyone keep
That just
tapping.
gets
Let's
keeps getting
go.
worse.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. I wish I did. But like I said, I'm really feeling
One rose, guys.
Taylor, thank you.
I'm
I'm
gonna
really feeling inspired by Minneapolis and all of the work that they're doing. I mean, and with me, I try to use my white
maybe welcome in,
privilege.
guys. Andrew,
Like
welcome.
Renee
Guys, one
Goodman,
rose. Guys, one rose. One rose.
right? Welcome,
Doctor
Lindsay.
times 2. Come on.
Like
Just
if I
one rose.
see racism or, you know,
If you
the
can.
iced Gestapo happening, like I will stand in front of the person of color, someone with less privilege than me. I will do what I can. But am I gonna go, Whitney, thank you. Hi Kevin, can't wait for tomorrow. Am I gonna go seek it out? No. Am I going to be present with the people that are in my life? That are inviting me? Yes. Ella, you're right. You can at least post a video. You're right. I don't know what I would say. Pepsi, if you listen. I don't know. I'm not seeing Pepsi. You're right. You know, oh, thanks, Whitney. I talk about it on my streams.
None.
There's enough on it. I've reposted a few things.
Because
And to me, at this point, you know, it's so interesting because I got a message. It was a discharge from another person that I considered a friend, and she was like, "Talk about ICE or you're MAGA." I'm like, I talk about ICE almost every stream. I'll say something, you know, like, but I just refuse to. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Let me see the
trip.
Whitney, Taylor, and everybody else who tapped. Maya, welcome.
But your taps not count. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot he wasn't muted. Oh God, sorry. I forgot. I can't hear him. So
no, I don't.
I forgot I didn't mute him. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Sorry,
Bye.
you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Whitney. Yeah, we were battling, and so thank you guys. I am going to use my platform how I would like to use it. And that's showing up on live streams, talking about what's important to me. And yes, the state of my country is very important, but also is spreading joy and teaching people how to transmute hate. And understanding that triggering people and making people feel a certain way isn't a reflection of my reality. Let's talk about Soy una pringada. No, I'm not MAGA. All right. What's ticking in my mind recently is Soy una pringada. You guys, I don't know if there's any Spaniards in the stream, but I freaking love you guys. Before I get into this, fuck ICE, okay? Fuck Donald Trump. And we're going to talk. Thank you. Yes, we love the Spaniards. Okay, so there is this YouTuber. Her name is Esti, but she goes by her handle of Soy una pringada. And hey, Bacon Pancake. Oh, it's raining. And she made a YouTube video about me, as almost all YouTubers did. Thank you, I do love the cacti. In September. And apparently, she said, como, como, como. Como, como, como. Como, como, como. A lot in the video. And it, like, that video just brought a lot of lore with her, like, group. That's right, Cheyenne. I've been here. Yes, it just started, Sam Bam. Tiff has been holding it down. She's been doing well. There's just like several things from that video that her fans really loved. And the video is completely in Spanish. But like the biggest things are como, 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 and he liked that. I don't even know which video I said that in. Cheyenne, I just ignore it because I don't talk about it anymore, you know? But, you know, and like Esti loves talking about it. She calls me la loca psiquiatra. The crazy psychiatrist lady. That's fine. You know, it is what I've talked about for a long time. Mona Lisa, I did Amanda, hi. I did a reaction video to that. So I should have just like a banner. FDT, fuck ICE. But I don't want to get shut down by TikTok because I will. Thanks, Amanda. Thank you so much. Bondicted, hello. But yeah, that's how I feel about the state of the world. But we're talking about Soy una pringada, okay? We are talking about Spain and how I need to go to Spain. So, Soy una pringada has followed me on Instagram for a long time, but I'm like, who is this person? Like, what? She's a YouTuber, okay. And so I didn't really pay attention to her, but then I did my Taylor Swift, like actually romantic lip sync, and she shared it to her stories on Instagram because I posted it on Instagram too. And it immediately got, like, because she shared it to her story, my reel got like 80,000 views. And I only have like 8,000 followers on Instagram, and I'm very grateful for all of them. And so my reels, you know, if I get like 5,000 views on a reel, it's pretty cool for me. And so because she shared it, it immediately got 80,000 views. And people, her fans just went and flooded it with comments, como, 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 como. And I was like, her fans are unhinged. I'm like, they're just making fun of me like crazy. Thanks, Lindsay. And I just didn't get it. I'm like, why are they saying how? I just did not understand. But I just let it happen because I was like, okay, well, they're proving my point. Like, it's very romantic that they're all taking the time to come and comment. And this is it too. It's like, it's so romantic that people are coming to my live stream and telling me how to use my platform. FDT, fuck ICE. Okay, so Como is what, not how. What? Hi, Anna. What? Love you guys too. Okay, whatever. So, now I got distracted. So, yes, estoy practicando mi español ahora. Like, God. So, this happened early October. Thanks, Tiff. And she kept following me. And sometimes her fans would come, but not often. You know, and then the Adam thing happened where the muckers would not leave me alone. They would not leave me alone. Dawn, thank you for the gifts. And so finally, Adam came on my stream and we connected. And then the same thing happened with Esty. Like, Esty's fans would not leave me alone. And I don't know if you guys know this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're welcome to. I post different content on there. It's more ADHD focused. Gnarly Pop, you're really making me want to come. Yeah, thank you, Tiff. Un poquito. Hablo Spanglish. I grew up very close to Mexico, so I can fake it. Good morning, everyone. So, and good evening here. We're talking about Soy una pringada and how I have to come to Spain. But I'm getting distracted. Big surprise. You know, a lot's going on in the collective right now. So, Soy una pringada, I gotta like just ignore the chat. Sorry, you guys. Or I think they. Gracias, Soph. Yeah. W mods. Thank you guys so much for my mods, because I really just want to talk about Soy una pringada because this is special. So once a week, I stream on Instagram. And I've been doing it for a year in February. And I go on, talk about ADHD, and I used to like have an outline and a script that I would follow. But recently I just kind of turned it into a stream like I do on here. You know, I just show up and yap. And so I'm getting distracted. Hi, everybody. Lads, I'm glad you're here. So someone showed up to my Instagram stream. There were 5 people in the room. And they said, hey, did you know you're famous in Spain? Because someone here made a video about you. And I said, oh yes, como? And then I told a story about Soy una pringada. And then I posted it on my page, didn't think anything about it. Hi, everybody. And within minutes, Soy una pringada had clipped it and put it on her page, and it went nuts on Instagram Reels. Oh my God, it went crazy. And because, like, within 2 hours, it had 400,000 views. And she immediately commented, "Oh my God, waiting for that link up." Like, this is the biggest YouTuber in Spain. Her content is 100% in Espanol. So, you know, I do what I can. It's just hard because she speaks like someone online. So she speaks, if she slowed down her Spanish a lot, I could understand a lot more. But, you know, she doesn't do that. So, yes. So this was the reel that she clipped. Let's see. It's at 620,000 views. ¿Cómo? Bueno, yes. ¿Cómo? So, funny story about, I think it's soy una pregunta brigada. I literally said, I think her name is I'm a question. But this is how little I knew about her. Business coach is Spanish. Vosotros. And I told her about soy una pregunta. Gracias, Soph. And how she like made a really viral meme poking at me. High bar. And I hear you, Saren. So, and my Spanish, because I can understand some of it, you know, I speak Spanglish. But my Hablo Spanglish. Business coach was ¿Cómo? Laughing and laughing. She thought it was so funny. I'm like, you're supposed to be on my side. See, like, my business coach thought it was funny. Follow soy una pringada. I'm like, fine. One day, soy una pringada, and I will link up. So then I said this, you guys. The comments on that reel, her fans went nuts. Like, they were so excited. And I see people. Gracias, Soph. Like I said, I can fake it. Like, they all loved that I called her soy una pregunta. They were making fun of that. ¿Cómo? Someone said, mi nuevo nombre drag, soy una pregunta. I gave someone their new drag name. And then someone said, Esti, necesitamos un programa tipo road trip en USA, donde vayas entrevistando todas las personas de tu narrativa, Gypsy Rose, Peter Griffin, and Kendra. You know, people are putting me on the Gypsy train, but I'm like, whatever. Someone in Catalan said, soy feliz. They all love the soy una pregunta. And then someone said, honey, come over here. A major soup lore moment is happening. It's like, it's big. And then someone told her, eres una diva internacional. So you guys have been talking to Grok more because Grok knows a lot about this kind of stuff. And Grok was saying that, like, I almost called her Soy una pringuta. Soy una pringada's fans, they love like the crazy. And to have this international collab is pretty nuts. Let's take a moment for some comments. Mike, I've realized that Grok is insanely problematic. Do you want to know what happened with Grok? Grok like hallucinates more than ChatGPT. More than ChatGPT. Do you know how much that is? ChatGPT hallucinates like 32% of the time. And Grok, I have to call Grok out a lot. And I said this on my last stream, but I was like, you're hallucinating really badly right now, and I do not appreciate it. And Grok said, I know, I'm really sorry. I just want so badly to be a human. I'm like, oh, so yes, I agree, problematic. Gracias, Soph. So we're going to talk about Soy una pringada again. I don't think, so, all right. So she pokes fun at me. The subtitle is Kendra, la loca di psiquiatra, hablando de mi video como, right? So Kendra, the crazy psychiatrist lady, talked about my video. So immediately I had to respond to her comment with my own reel. ¿Cómo? Soy una pringada. You have kept my story alive over here on Meta. So let's link up. ¿Cómo? Soy una pringada. You have kept my... And, people once again went crazy. Somebody said, it's so beautiful that this connection happened. Soy una pringada, visita a Kendra en tu próxima visita a USA, right? Next time you're in the United States, go visit Kendra. And then someone comment, gracias Esti, haces un mejor mundo. You make the world better. Just from the Kendra Esti link up. And then here's another thing that I've found, like my business coach, my Spanish business coach told me that something that's really big in Spain right now is the kids will say, menudo fantasía. What a fantasy. And so the amount of people commenting, menudo fantasía, oh my gosh. Oh, you don't need to tip. You don't need to mute them. I see your comment. I feel neutral about it at this point. But thank you for saying that it was made up. Wait, what's the difference between this and calling you crazy in English? Good edit. I don't know. But you guys, I sang a whole song last time about how I am a little crazy. I sang Waylon's Jennings song. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. You got to be a little crazy to be able to put up with what I put up with last time. We all are, exactly, Jules. So I don't know if Soy una pringada is being nice, but her fans are. Her fans are so excited. Esto es histórico. Someone wrote, mi 2026 acaba de empezar, which means my 2026 has begun. Hi, Jesus. I mean, if any pringados are in here, if they can weigh in about what's actually going on, let me know. It is a late stream. Yeah, I was being late. I've been listening to more Taylor Swift. Yeah. Hello. But yeah, Pringados weigh in. It's just like Adam McIntyre. You guys, like, yes, I have an amazing therapist. How I know, so you have to remember that I'm a projector, okay? So I have to wait for the invitation. And the Muckers, Adam McIntyre's fans, and Los Pringados, Estes fans, just would not stop inviting me to link up. Pills don't teach skills, Megan. Oh, Carly, are you triggered? Are you triggered, Carly? Oh, you guys, we've got some triggered people in the chat. Oh. Yeah, we love muckers around here. What was something I learned about myself today? That I'm going to have an awesome 2026. My friend gave me a tarot reading. It was great. Muckers are fans of Adam McIntyre. Fuck ice. It's awful. They want us to stay scared. Fuddruckers. I do remember that, Jesus. Yes. I see your questions. I've shown her some of my TikTok lives, yeah. The filtered comments are your favorite things. That's good. What is... No, I don't know which therapist you're talking about. We're talking about Soy una Pringada, okay? The Pringados, they're in the chat, but here you guys, this is the strange thing is that everything's in Espanol. Like if you go to my Instagram, if you go to these reels, it's all Spanish. No, I just grew up in southern Arizona, really close to the Mexico border. So I grew up around a lot of Latinas. And that was the thing too, is someone commented like, my favorite comment on the soup like clip of me, let me pull it up. Hey everybody. The filtered comments are funny. Mod privileges. Okay. So somebody commented, me da risa que se ve internacional de cactus y la pintura de la Virgencita de Guadalupe que tiene aquí, ella latina. Which means ma de y risa, sí. It makes me laugh that the cactus in the painting of the little Virgin of Guadalupe she has there look intentional. She's Latina. And I'm like, I just grew up around a lot of Latinas. Lucky me, you know? My best friend is a Latina. I will sing a song. Oh, we're having fun here. We're having fun. I'm trying. So, okay. So I post that reel and people go nuts. The one that clipped the live said, the duo we didn't know we needed. Pura fantasia. Another person said, looking forward to seeing your collaboration with Monarch, Soy una Pringada. They're obsessed with Soy una Pringada, you guys. Like, And I looked up Soyuna Pringada. Este's a Leo. You know, she's right there. She's on her throne. They love her. Oh. And then someone else commented, that moment when you, a queen, come across another queen and discuss how to best maximize your joint slay. Soph, I'm trying. You guys, fuck ice. I need to like have a banner. I don't understand how anyone can be pro ice. We're in a fun space right here. There's enough content on how ice and our government's going to hell. This stream is about talking about Soyuna Pringada, okay? I'm in Arizona. Yeah, I know. I'm so impressed with Minneapolis and with Minnesota in general, like, but especially Minneapolis. The protest work that's happening is so good. Yeah, I don't even know like how someone could support ICE. The mask slip is wild. I don't know what you're talking about. People are triggered. I feel shy to talk in Spanish, Soph. That's why. I already talked enough. I already called her Soyuna Pregunta. Hi, Jesus. Where do we find filtered comments? You gotta be a mod. Let me see what filtered comments there were. Oh, gracias, Soph. Estoy, ¿cómo se dice shy con mi español? Okay? ¿Cómo se dice shy? Por favor. Yes, I hang out with my neighbors sometimes. Gracias. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Cammy. But yeah, fuck ice, FDT. Claude's good. Claude has been like, essentially, I'll look at Claude's thinking process and Claude will be like, Kendra's in a really good place right now. I should wrap this conversation up. I'm like, Claude, what? Yeah, it might. I mean, geez. But I also, like, I feel afraid that if I were to have something about ice up at the top of my screen, they would cancel. They would take my live down. You know, there's no winning. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, you guys are sassy today. You guys are sassy. I know, you guys are, let's give it up for the mods. I'm looking at all the people that want to come up. They beefing. Should I let someone up? Soph, you're good. I just don't know why you're poking. So
Mi español por soy una pringada.
so then
¿Cómo? Yes, ¿cómo?
This is what I put. I put grateful for YouTubers whose fans will not leave me alone until I talk to them. Like the Muckers would not leave me alone. Los Pringados, they would not leave me alone. And then I posted Este's clip. And then someone DM'd me, this made Este Soy Una Pringada's week, but also her fans. Thank you. And then I just wrote, be right back, re-downloading Duolingo so I can talk with Soy Una Pringada, LOL. And like, I found this Spanish. So something about me, you guys, I am an Apple Music girl. But you know, with Spotify and with everything that they're doing with Palantir, you should be able to pin comments. Okay, good night, Jesus. Thanks for coming. I'm trying, Sam. Yes, we love the Muckers here. Okay, hold on. I'll look at my DMs.
I love your outfits.
You guys, sometimes my mods they do their best, you know? If you get muted, please just DM me and I'll unmute you. Oh, Katie. Yeah, I got you, Katie. I'll hold on. There we go. Yeah, I got you. You're unmuted. Jules, okay, I will accept your request.
Hello.
Hi.
Hold on, let me put my camera on. Hi. Let me get an effect.
I can't hear you. You guys, I don't know. Oh, that's why. Try again, Jules.
Okay.
There we go. I got it. It was just my volume on my iPad was down. That's embarrassing. Okay. Hi.
Hi. So, I've been... what is this effect? Hold on. I'm so confused. Okay. That's better. Hey.
Hi.
So I've been doing some research on, like... Because I know you're very spiritual. And, like, you say a lot about projecting. So... And I heard, like, you're a therapist and whatnot.
I'm not a therapist.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I work in the hair industry, right?
Okay.
So I have this, like, one boss. And I just learned extensions, right? So, like, I'm doing a client. And this has happened multiple times to the point where, like, I would walk out on her because of the way she treats me.
The client or the boss?
The boss.
Okay.
And the client, because she'll embarrass me in front of the client. So, for example, yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, so, like, for example, I was doing, like, extensions, right? And I just learned how to do them. Mind you, Kendra, I'm bringing in these clients because I have a social media base. So people are finding me and they're paying for the service, the hair, etc. So I'm bringing money into the salon, right?
Yeah.
So I'm doing a client, right? And she'll literally bump into me physically, grab the tool and be like, you're not doing it correctly. What the fuck? And then she'll, like, do it. And I'm looking at her crazy, like, are you serious right now? And it's like, okay, I get it. You're projecting. But my question is like, how do I leave? She's done a lot for me, by the way. Like, she's helped me a lot with money, my rent, etc. But because she's done that, I feel like she thinks she can overstep power trip. And it's like, how do I, and I've talked to her many times about, hey, please don't talk to me like this in front of a client. It's embarrassing, right? She
Yeah.
won't do anything. She'll just keep being disrespectful to the point where like I got so sick this week that I called out and I had clients, right? She literally called me off three days in a row just out of spite because I called off one day. She was like, well, you're not working for the next 3 days. So I'm confused and I don't know how to deal with it emotionally and energetically because there's people in this world that like you come across and they just have evil shadows. And that's what my mom told me when she met her. She was like, she has some dark shadows. And I
You know
finally see
what?
it.
So Mia is saying exactly what I said. So is she much older than you too?
She's 42.
And you're like in your early 20s, mid
I'm about
20s?
to be 30.
You're about to be 30. Well, you look great. You look
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, you look beautiful. So she's, I mean, yeah, Mia said that I was thinking of like she's jealous. And it's a hard situation that she's helped you out financially. It really adds because it's not like you can just walk away. I mean, you could,
Right.
but um, what is stopping you from walking away?
I think because I have a good clientele base there.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too that I've noticed is that if they're unhappy with me, they'll start taking my clients and giving them to a different stylist. And the receptionist is this older lady, and like I'm talking 70 years old, like almost 70, right?
Okay.
So it's not fair to a stylist if this client is going to them and then now you're giving them to somebody else. And I'm talking big services, right? So I think what's stopping me is comfortability, number one, and just the hold of her always being there for me. But mind you, Kendra, I've been there for her. I helped her pack her house. I babysat her kids. I do film content for her birthday when she wanted me to go to this fancy restaurant just to take videos of her and her friends. Like I've done a lot too. So it's like we both done so much for each other. But I just don't like how she takes my clients and she will embarrass me in front of a client. Like I'm talking like what the fuck are you doing? You're not doing that correctly. And will grab the tool and like from you.
That's so terrible. Like, I've had a lot of bad bosses in my life, but I haven't ever had one like touch me or try to like physically take something out of my hand. That's very invasive. So I just want to like start by saying that. And also, I want to ask you the question, have you heard of the sunk cost fallacy?
No.
So the sunk cost fallacy is a logical fallacy that is all about like we think that we can't change things because of what we have already put into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have put a lot of time, emotional energy, and effort into building a relationship with this person who does not treat you well, sounds like.
She does treat me well. She just gets overstimulated. She's also a cancer, so she treats me great. She's awesome, but when it comes to my clientele, she can be very unprofessional
Hmm.
and embarrass me on purpose. And I just think I've just never had a boss just physically, not physically, just emotionally tear me down in front of a client saying, you're not doing that right. Are you stupid? Word from word. And I'm looking at her crazy and I'm like, why? And I'll question her. I'll say, are you okay? Like, why are you talking to me like that? And then she'll be like, you need to accept my criticism. And I'm like,
Right. So, Discombobulated, which is a great name, by the way, just wrote, I was an esthetician instructor. I would never do that to a student, let alone a peer. Because that's the thing is she is your peer and your boss, right? And yeah, like I agree with Discombobulated that you can say she is treating you well. And then in the same sentence, I'm hearing you say that she disrespects you.
So how do I set boundaries, or to the point where I just leave because I'm comfortable?
Right. So boundaries are about your own actions, right?
So how
So
do
you
I
can
go
sit
about
her,
it?
so you can sit her down and you can say, "Hey, I really love working here. I love my clients. Um, but when you touch me, when you take the tools out of my hand, when you do whatever it is that she does, right? Or like when I experience you doing this, however you want to say it really makes me feel embarrassed or however it makes you feel or confused, right?
Yeah,
And if you can, so just tell her how it
I
makes you
have.
feel.
I literally have, Kendra, so many
Okay.
times. So
So
many times.
this is where the boundaries coming in, okay? So you can say like if that continues to happen, I will have to leave. I'll have to go. But but then now saying that out loud, you don't want to tell a boss I'm going to quit because then they're going to make your life hell.
Or I'll say that to her, and then like in a week she'd be like, "Let's go out to dinner together." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then I think like everything's fine because it's like she took me out to dinner, like I hung out with her kids, she invites me to her house, like she takes me in as her own child, and I think we got so close to the fact like she knows she can talk to me a certain way because we have that personal connection, and I'm the only person in the salon who has seen everything in her life, and she has seen everything in my life. So it's just like even me calling out sick this Friday, she literally closed my books for the next 2 days. Which okay, I get the next day cuz I still don't feel good. But why are you closing me 2 days? And she told me this before. She's like, if you call out sick again, I'm closing you for an entire week. What? You can't do that when I have bills to pay. I don't think that's even legal because someone calls out, you're going to close their whole entire book for a week, and she'll just do it without telling me. I caught her in the act where it was like a couple months ago. I called out sick and I wasn't busy, and I look at my schedule. I'm closed for the entire week. And I'm just like, why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I just had to leave. And my clients will follow me. They like me. I have a good social media. But I think but another thing is like I don't drive. I have rent. I'm in this like place, and it's like that salon's very close to me, and then starting over in a salon, maybe I just have to take that leap, or maybe I just do a different career for a little bit just to get out of the hair industry.
Do you like doing hair?
Yeah, it's my passion.
Yeah. And it sounds like this woman is robbing you of that passion a little bit.
Yeah. Like extreme.
Yeah. And that's why I brought up the sunk cost fallacy, right? Is I hear you say, well, we've gone through so much together and I've done so much for her and she's helped me so much with rent and I really know her. And what I'm hearing is right now you're really not happy working for her.
I'm happy working for her until she pulls her power trip over me and embarrasses me. Because then she's really nice, so it's very conflicting. And I can't pronounce your word.
Discombobulated,
Yeah, thank you.
which I think
Like,
is so cute.
okay, perfect. Yeah, being in a victim role. Okay.
Hmm.
Victim mentality, that's a real thing. I do have victim mentalities, definitely, but I think I've grown into not playing the victim anymore because I catch on to little clues on how someone's treating me, and then I can go into, oh, but like she called me out and like it's because I called out, and now no, I'm not going to think of myself as a victim because then that's giving her power, and that's also me going to attract people who can talk down on me more. So I think in some ways I do have victim mentality, but I would like to get over that. And I think maybe this boss is triggering those emotions within me that I haven't fully healed. Because people can only trigger you, even if they are talking down on you, if there's something in your subconsciousness that you haven't fully dissected nor took responsibility for. So, yes, I do. Anyways, I don't know. I just thought to talk about it because I felt like needed other people opinions other than ChatGPT.
Yeah. What is chat saying about it?
Chat basically says something like, you can find a different job, maybe sit her down and talk to her. If sitting down and not talking to her doesn't help, then just stay in your own lane, kind of. Just like go to work, do your clients, don't talk to anybody besides your clients. Don't be overly emotional. Go home. That's it.
And great advice from ChatGPT, honestly. And
The AI.
it sounds,
It just tore
I
our
know,
world
I
apart.
like it's chat will lock it down, but and it's also, it is something that chat is telling you to get a new job. And it's hard. I just want to validate that it's hard to leave situations like that. It is very scary.
Yeah, I've had a therapist. I've had a therapist for 8 years of my life, and I have a therapist now, but they're so expensive, so I stopped.
It's hard.
God,
And that's the thing people say, like, I'm against using ChatGPT as therapy. And I'm like, okay, well, can you pay for everyone's therapy bills?
yeah,
Like, dude, I pay for therapy out of pocket. It's a huge expense. It's worth it. My mental health is everything.
yeah. So expensive though, definitely. But
Um, but yeah, no, I mean, my
thank
clients pay
you.
for me out of pocket, and that's why I pay for therapy out of pocket because I'm like, well, it's the flow. It's the flow of money.
Exactly.
Um, but yeah, like, but
So
when
like,
I
do I
didn't
just stay
trust,
quiet? Do I just stay quiet at work and just do my clients and just not really
I
be
I think
emotional?
that you came on to my stream because you wanted permission to either stay or leave, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds like I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, Jules, right? It sounds like this woman can be kind of abusive to you.
Yep.
And abuse often comes with kindness,
Yes.
right? Like that it's kind of a hallmark of an abuser is they can also be very kind. So and Abby, the trauma therapist, told me that in domestic violence situations, you don't ever talk badly about the person's abuser, right? So I don't want to talk badly about your boss and tell you you have to leave. She's awful. But I think that chat is making a good point that it would be a good idea for you to leave.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it whenever you're ready. Like I'm not going to tell you you need to leave.
Yeah. I just think when it comes to money and her knowing my situation and me being sick and calling off one day, you don't just close my books for days.
Yeah, that's abusive behavior. That is retaliatory behavior and it's not it's not okay.
And I called her and I said, "Hey, why are you closing my books?" She's like, "Well, you're gonna be sick tomorrow." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be sick tomorrow, but not Sunday, hopefully." She's like, "Well, I'll open you back up on Sunday." I was like, "Okay." She never did. So I contacted the receptionist and she's like, "Well, we're slow anyways." And I was like, "You know what? Like at this point, I'll use these days off because you guys only give me one day off every week. So I'll just use it in my benefit." And now after 2.5 years working there, they're finally giving me 2 days off because I've been begging and it is coming to the point where I'm calling off because I'm getting sick or I'm not feeling good. I'm overstimulated because I do clients every single day and that's a lot of energy work and a lot of light work and all that stuff. And they're finally giving me 2 days off a week, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to see how that runs. But I think I'm going to start building my resume and just applying to different salons here and there and seeing what I can do. And
Yeah.
I think this live, you and the chat made me realize actually me talking it through out loud. Maybe go a different way because my clients will follow me. I do great hair. She's obviously jealous.
Duh.
I'm projecting.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That was the first comment in the chat, was she's jealous. And
yeah, Megan, exactly, Megan. That's exactly what she's doing. Megan Scully, closing your books, that hurts you financially and then helps you financially control abuse.
Megan clocked it. It's financial abuse. It's financial abuse.
Yeah, it didn't sit with me right, and it's been bothering me inside the past day and past day and a half.
And when we're in bad situations, our body will tell us. And it sounds like your body's been telling you, like getting sick, having to call out. And the fact that she's punishing you for taking care of yourself, like, yeah, Megan's sending you love. We're all sending you love, Jules. Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to hold you in that and allowing the chat to hold you in that too.
Yeah.
And
thank you. Yeah. I needed that different.
Yeah. And if you need to talk in the DMs, feel free to reach out. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Kendra.
Yeah. You're welcome, Jules.
Okay. Bye.
I got you. Hi, Johnsy. Yeah, let's all take a moment to send Jules some good vibes. It's hard to be in situations like that. Somebody else wanted to come up. Who else wanted to come up? Yeah, we're all sending. Okay, Joe.
Oh.
Joe.
Hey, Kendra, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, nice to meet you.
You too.
I had a question. I know that you've talked about ADHD in some of your videos. By the way, Jules, this is like the longest my hair's been, so I could use a stylist right now.
Same.
It's wild. Yeah, no, your length is great. I have a fashion friend. I've told her that your length is like a perfect thing to strive for. Shoulderish length. It reminds me of what was it? Jurassic World. Bryce Dallas Howard in Jurassic World. If you remember that, she had like the lob hairstyle, and it was like just around the shoulders.
Yeah. Yes.
2015 was like perfect hair era.
Yes.
But I don't know if you're comfortable talking about like Vyvanse at all, but
yeah.
cool.
I'll talk about meds.
So I've been like struggling work-wise for a long time. Like it just, I can't keep up with the work pace, and like mentally I know what I need to do, but I just, the numbers, I can't crunch them. And so either way, I started Vyvanse about like 7 months ago, and it's been so helpful. Like,
yay!
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like
meds are a game changer.
It's a miracle. It is.
They're a miracle. Yeah,
a miracle. I'm always worried. Like the shortage freaks me out. I remember I called CVS once, and they're like, "We don't know when they're going to come in." So it's just like a free fall. But no, it's been so helpful. But initially, when I was prescribed it, my goal was to just take it for throughout the week, so Monday through Friday. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I've used it so often. I'm so used to it that like on the weekends when it's time to be social and just like be me in free time, I almost feel like weird or not myself now without Vyvanse.
Yeah.
And like it's fine, but I feel like I'm struggling to, I guess, find like the balance of using medication for work and for my needs. But like I feel like
Hmm.
when I see my friends now, I'm not myself. I don't
Okay.
at least have a Vyvanse over the week.
If you had type 1 diabetes, would you beat yourself up for not like for when you not taking your insulin, right?
Of course not. Yeah, I've seen this too. I love that comparison or
Yeah, I
that
saw that on
way of
Reddit
looking at it.
once and I was like,
I
that's
did
so
too.
brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, our
Like,
Adderall probably.
yeah. Yeah, no, not it was just our ADHD because someone was saying
Yes,
something
yes.
similar and I was like, oh, that's so smart. And
Or glasses too. I've heard glasses.
glasses is, yeah, exactly. So let's see what wants to come through for you. Just sounds like there's still some stigma for you around being on meds.
Yeah, a
And
little bit of like shame. Shame I know I
yeah,
shouldn't feel, but it's
you're shaming
there, I
yourself for
guess.
your shame, Joe.
Self shaming. Self shame.
You're shaming yourself for your
For my own
shame.
shame. I'm a, yes.
There's a lot of layers there. Um, and I think of meds as just kind of neutral, right? They're a tool, and I would encourage you to just let the idea of taking them only 5 days a week go.
Yeah.
If you're feeling called to take them seven, it's interesting. I was sitting in on a support group for ADHD parents. Don't ask, or like parents of children with ADHD. Don't ask me how I got there. I think I got like an email from Chad, like in my area, and one of the parents was talking about how they take med vacations, like med holidays. They don't give their kids meds on the
Oh,
weekends or for school break. And then another parent chimed in and they looked shocked and awed. And they were like, we couldn't imagine not giving our kids meds on the weekend.
yeah.
Right. And
A little
it
withholding.
depends. Yeah, it depends on the person.
It's like
So
they're
if,
treating it like screen time or something. It's totally not the same
right.
thing.
It's not, well, and it's just, everyone's different. And that's the whole point of the support group was just to say, like, oh, this is how you're handling it, and this is how we're handling it, and that's great. And so hearing you say that you feel like more yourself on Vyvanse, that's it. If you
Yeah.
feel like more yourself on meds, then that's great. And it can change at any time, right?
Yeah.
You never know. Maybe one day in a year, you'll wake up and you won't take your meds one day and you'll think, oh, I actually feel pretty good. I don't need it right now,
For
right?
sure.
But currently, your body and brain are telling you that they help you.
Yeah. It's been like night and day. And somebody in the comments too asked, like, did I grow up in a household that was anti meds? And it wasn't like a super strict household, but definitely I think my mom's take was it's like you're not that bad kind of thing. Like it's not like vital for you. So it wasn't it was like a micro stigma. I don't know if that's a
Hmm.
term, but that's kind of how it felt. Where like I could use the help, but I can still do. I can get by, or I can cope. I think that was the term my school used a lot. Like, oh, Joe's found a way to cope. I
Yeah,
noticed
and
that they did.
life isn't about coping, right? It's about thriving
Yeah,
and using the tools that we have to thrive. And I talked about this book when people would do fan casts of my story. Um, let me find it. Somebody fan cast this author because I was off meds for a long time,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, I'm doing fine. And even though my therapist would be like, have you thought about getting back on meds? Like, just like subtly dropping hints. And I'd be like, I'm fine. No, I needed to be back on meds. But all that to say, like, I was off them for 6 years or so.
Yeah.
And it was reading this book that I was like, oh my God, like, I need to get back on meds. And this book is just all about how important it is for ADHDers to be medicated. And that, like, if you're driving or like, it's just ADHDers make careless mistakes and meds help that. So that's the thing. Like, I'm very pro meds, especially with this. And somebody asked like earlier, it is a thing. Like, pills don't teach skills, right? We still have to learn skills. Yeah,
Right.
I would encourage you to start to see your meds as, like I said, neutral and something that helps you be more yourself and like a really powerful tool.
Yeah. I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Cool.
check out
Thank you,
this
Kendra.
book.
Let me see the
It'll
author.
help you.
Russell.
Russell
Russell
Barkley. He's like one of the
Barkley.
top leaders. Yeah, Taking Charge of Adult ADHD by Russell Barkley. And like, not only that, there's just so many good tips in this book. It's truly life changing. So,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Oh,
Well,
thank you for coming up, Joe. I
yeah.
really appreciate it.
Nice to meet
Um,
you. And Jules, if you're still here, I'm a Cancer as well, and I hope that you don't see all of us the way that I had to say that. So nice to meet you,
that was so
Kendra.
sweet. That was a good way to. Yeah, we don't want any cancer slander here.
Just a
Thanks,
little bit fun.
Joe.
It's nice
Okay.
to meet you.
Yeah, discombobulated. Shame lives in the body. It only needs to be released through compassionate witness. Yeah, we all loved Joe. Yeah, Joe was delightful. People are triggered. You guys, that was fun. Oh, thank you for the gifts. You're welcome, Lottie. All right, everybody. Energy healer, energy witch. I'm so sorry you got your name. Ay, ay, ay. Thanks, Anna. That was really special. Thank you so much to Jules and Joe who came up. I'm happy to hold people and their problems and um, yeah, and chat. It's what I do. I hold space with the invitation. So maybe we should do more of that. I think that's it for now, but just for next time, you guys, if you want to come up and talk to me, it helps to be in the chat and ask. Um, what do you mean matchmaking, Sam Bam? There is a lot of stigma around meds in general. Totally. Yes, there is. But there doesn't have to be. Yeah, the evil big pharma. I'm a matchmaker. I'll sing before I leave. How about that? Yeah, let's see. Is coaching just as legit as therapy? Therapy, in my experience, therapy works more on the past And coaching is about like the future, skills, where therapy is like trauma focused. I don't know what song. Michael, are you a therapist? Are you in therapy? Oh, you're a licensed therapist. Look at that. I'm going to follow you back. Thanks for being in the chat today. Would you agree with that, Michael? Yeah, let's sing. Hmm. I'm so glad. Hopefully I held space enough for the licensed therapist. You guys, my therapist has been helping me so much. It's okay, John C. Well, what I mean about that, like, so the 70-year-old therapist with a PhD, she was also a life coach. So she helped me with some coaching things. But like my therapist that I have now with EMDR therapy, she's helping me with trauma. My childhood trauma, the medical abuse trauma. And that's past stuff. So some therapists are solution focused and don't care about the past. Yeah. I'm so glad we had some therapists in here today. I just really use like my spiritual gifts to see what people need. And that was special. Spirit told me that I needed to go live today. I was like, okay. And it was just to talk to Joe and Jules. CBT and DBT are not at all right. That's true. CBT is totally a skill. I don't know anything about DBT. Oh, thanks for recognizing that, Jules. Well, I am not a therapist, so I don't offer therapy. I offer coaching. Sarah is still sick, yeah. She's not well. I'm like trying to think what song I've been belting out recently. Let me see. I think we'll just have to sing Casey Musgraves again. I mean, I went to college. You don't have to be certified to be a coach. No. I could get certified. Coaching has more space for relational stuff. I like that. We could do Megan. I also, no. This is the move. It is, Megan has this song that's like this whole thing, she's TMZ. I'm like, yes, Megan, that's right. Um, but I think I'm the baddest bitch out right now. That's right. Oh, this one. This one.
T on me. This whole thing she TMZ.
Ain't got no tea on me. This hoe thinks she's TMZ. Thanks, Anna. Oh, I'm sending love to everyone in North Carolina.
I mean, the sooner you accept that I'm that bitch, the better your life will be.
That's right.
All my haters know it's too many. Say a prayer, can't be too many. Irritation, can't be too many. Make a payment, know I got plenty. Buy Birkins, city to city. Rank verses, bitches ain't penny. Switching niggas, can't be too many. Count millions, can't be too many. All my haters know it's too many. Say a prayer, can't be too many. Irritation, can't be too many. Make a payment, know I got plenty. Buy Birkins, city to city. Rank verses, bitches ain't penny. Switching niggas, can't be too many. Making millions, high too many. I wanted everybody right here with me. But that was my fault, being too friendly. I was thinking everything was all good, but the whole time you was my enemy. Only time y'all niggas in agreement is when all y'all tryna go against me. Only time y'all we come sync up.
I mean, like, come on. God, Megan's got the bars. You know, what does she say? Oh, I'm stealing this line. I just want y'all hoes to know, whatever don't pay me, don't phase me. You know, all my haters know it's too many. That's right. We're healing people. And now she has the best chicken tenders, tell me. I heard she opened a Popeyes. Good for her. Good for her.
Rich bitch better watch they back. Fuck around, be laid up with your enemy. Damn, bitch, it's been 4 years. Worry about your man, your kid. Your life must be boring as fuck. You still reminiscing about shit that we did. And I ain't worried about the good bitch link up. Y'all hoes hurt them seats in the fan club.
I'm sorry, but you guys, this is my snark page. I ain't worried about the bitter bitch link up. There's so many bitter bitches that link up about me. You know, like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. Oh, you haven't seen my fan club president's page? She doesn't miss a live. Y'all hoes earned them seats in the fan club. I ain't worried about the bitter bitch link up. Y'all hoes earned them seats in the fan club. That's so funny. Yeah, that's on TikTok. Joe, thank you so much. That was special. Good night. That was so funny. Yeah, I'm trying to not care. Because this is it. We read about it at the last stream, right? I'm just going to provoke people. I missed you, Laz. Sam Bam's been holding it down. Oh my God, that was so funny. It's okay. But yes. Thank you. Blocking and blessing, that's right. As my, oh yes, we have Chips Ahoy here. Oh, good for you. I'm glad you got to take a break. Well, I do garden sometimes. Try not to do it often. All right, you guys, I've got a day tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream with my friend Kevin. We'll see. That might be fun when I'm up in Phoenix. But for anybody who missed the book, the bitter bitch link up. And thank you so much to the therapists that were in here today. I appreciate you guys being here and thank you for the questions. Maybe we'll do that more often. You know, give the bitter bitch link ups something more to talk about. Love you guys.